And we're underway in round one. He takes that jab. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That right jab just misses. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Calzaghe just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That time counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. He misses with that jab. Can you believe this? Calzaghe in some serious trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they've got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. I promise you, all three judges... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every drill.
Perfect counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. And we may see an early stoppage here. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And this might be the beginning of the end for Calzaghe. Trying to buy time. Did you see that? Can you believe this? Calzaghe in some serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. Can't find a home for that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Janibek that last round. That was almost a 10-8.
Don't be looking there for
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. That left hook is blocked. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Will the referee stop it? Now they're right back into the fray.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter. Good counter punching. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those counter punches have to hurt. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Catching a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Janibek that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The counter lands. Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Beautiful counter shot. Jab misses. Catch and shoot. Misses with the straight left. Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And it appears the onslaught is over. at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. They got the momentum. They got the... This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. There was the defense. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. Nice defense with that jab. And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, and that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.